my blog off here. I wanted to kind of go into depth on the new short film Candlelight II. A lot of people have heard me say that I would never make a second one, and a lot of people have asked me if I would ever make a second one. A production company even offered some money for us to make a second one. My big reason against it is I just don't want to be held down to anything where like once a year people are expecting me to return to something or anything of that sort. I just don't think that's really what any artist wants. So when people consistently, ask you to return to a series or a franchise, I think that it just kind of makes you a little less wanting to do a return to that series or franchise, if that makes any sense. So I just wanted to kind of delve into the whole point of the second one, because I said I would never make it, but here we are. The second movie in the second Candlelight short film is not related to the first Candlelight at all, and like the first Candlelight, it has nothing to do with candles. A big thing was I was actually just shopping for something that smelled good this time, and I looked down at a candle, and I kind of got some old memories from the first Candlelight, and I was like, the first one had nothing to do with candles. We called it Candlelight. The second one, could be in that sense nothing to do with candles also, but in that other sense nothing to do with candlelight more. And so I kind of used it as a backdrop to kind of paint how I've been operating for the last few months as an artist. I've been trying to kind of get some shit together, like a book. I'm writing a book. You see me write the book in the movie. I'm writing my second film. You see me writing that briefly in the movie. I've been recording some music, making some music. You see all that stuff briefly in the movie. And I just kind of wanted to set it as a backdrop of like I'm not rushing my stuff anymore. So like this project is one way of me being like, I promise I'm working. I'm just trying to perfect everything and kind of showing people glimpses of that stuff that I'm working on, but also getting something that I feel I've needed to say aloud for a long time, which is stop comparing what I do to Candlelight or Into the Woods. You know what I'm saying? Like they are, there's complete differences in projects, and there should be no relation, so nothing should be compared, if that makes sense. Another thing that I tried to focus heavily on was the costumes, obviously. On the first day, I'm just wearing a casual Heisenberg shirt. It's very much so, just a basic day. One of the previous days, I was wearing an M&M shirt with a golden chain, and that's the day when I'm making music. So that's kind of a statement as to how, not only do musicians sometimes feel they have to wear that, show off or truly get in that mindset, but also, that's when people are probably going to stop by the most, is when you're making music as opposed to when you're writing. Then there's another day of me writing where it's also an M&M shirt, but there's no gold chain, which is, basically what I just said, stated again. There's the day at the therapist, which is what I'm wearing exactly this, and I sit back like this, put the hood in front of me, try to make me look like I'm sunk back, and it's it's oversized, so it's my attempt of kind of. And then in the last scene, I have myself wearing Nautica Get Up from the waist up, shirt over shirt, wristwatch. I'm also wearing shoes in this scene, which is a little odd because I'm inside in my own house. But that's how it is oftentimes when you're filming, is it's informal in places where you should be formal. In this scene, Mike is aware that he is in a short film, so he's trying to dress up for the short film, is kind of my thinking of it. And also kind of similar with the therapist scene, it's the only scenes where he wears long sleeves. In this case, this shirt is a little short on me, possibly to try to really get the fact out that dressing up in front of screens really inflates your ego. That's something that I would consider myself of having been guilty of doing in the past. Stuff like that. The jeans, once again, it's ironic because in this scene the jeans are, I would say, to protect the character. They're showing that he's protected and guarded. He's making the statement that Candlelight II will never happen, and he's prepared for, you know, that negative intake. He is prepared for the negative things that are going to be said. But at this point, he's just, you know, he's happy and he's accepted that. So these are protection in this case. Same with the shoes. Whereas in the therapy scene, they were all making him look shrunken. So you know, it's also crazy. You know, it's also crazy to look at that and see just how much costumes can change the atmosphere of certain scenes in films. All right, that's everything that I would probably like to delve into with Candlelight II. So that's it for the chat with creators for Candlelight II. I hope you guys enjoyed the film. I hope you guys subscribe to the YouTube, like the Facebook. There probably will never be a Twitter or Instagram. That is just so much to try to handle. Have a great day.